얘기하는 거야?
오, 바로 뜨네.
그러니까. 근데 뭔가 좀 인터페이스가 바뀌었다.
오, 제대로 볼까? 응. 벌써 겨울이 오고 있어. 당신은 이렇게 좀 어두워지다니.
You will be much more than that. You will be hunters. Every generation, a new song, it is impenetrable, that will keep demons and Hima from our world forever. The Golden Honmun.
do anything in those days. People just took your idea.
envie de faire. Il y avait
The Stephen DeHarvis's, things that came out of the Saturday Evening Post, and Tommy was the anti-Saturday Evening Post. And what I loved was that they were so loose, yet expressive, colorful, yet
Harper's is big. Harper's had Ruth Grouse, Crockett Johnson, Margaret Wise Brown.
And then it developed, because once you are into it, it starts growing. It's like a tree that you plant, but it takes a while before it bears fruit. Like if you're hungry, you have to draw, you have to eat, or you have to go to the toilet, or something like this. It's got to go out. But to have a creative spark is not enough. You have to get some gasoline for the spark to be of some use. The war in Vietnam, that made me really allergic. It made me really, in a way, a pacifist up to a point, excuse me. I mean, when you have something like the rise of fascism or something like this, you got to fight it. You cannot say, you cannot stay a piece of white paper, which I then shall rape with my drawing or my writing. Because when you're raped, you start a new life. This piece of paper has a new life. And when the drawing from this piece of paper is printed on book, as a second life.
Så det ska jag säga. Men man väl alltihopa där. Om vi stavas om ni får ja, vi vet det.